is doing. Okay, I'm getting going here. So I'm eating and working on my camera at the same time. Go figure. I need some help. I got it. It's already here. They sent it already to me. I'm still getting myself ready. But okay, that should be better. Yeah, you see more. Yeah. Yep. I got the apple out. They haven't sent me the other one yet. It's coming. But I'm working with 3 so far. My phone I haven't used too much because the last one I did on that one I lost it. So I'm looking for all kinds of ways that I can get the videos to you. But let me get this here. This food down here yet. And then I got a good message for you today. I've been sort of holding back because I've had so much issues with getting the videos loaded. So I made a special video just to tell you that I'm going to start sending videos to your messenger or to your text message or anywhere I can get them to you at, okay? If they don't start loading. But today I did see them load inside of YouTube. So I see that quite a few come. Well, at least 2 that I had been seeing them. So they're coming through. Just look for them, okay? Lord Shiva Hugh. That would be the title. Lord Shiva Hugh, okay? And then my channel is that too. And then I'm putting some special videos in my playlist so that you guys can get them out, you know, and then go in and do some research on your own and look for things that I place in that playlist. I'm placing them in my, most of them I put in my personal list, and say personal list. And then the other ones I'm putting them, they're like a couple titles that's in there, like higher self. I'm putting that one in my channel, and you go there and you'll find more information that you need outside what I'm going to be giving you, right? That's going to go with what we have, okay? So that's what I'm working for you to get everything to you as soon as I can. All the information you need, right? Because it's that time that you know, harvest time. And it's time to grab and go, you know, and get harvest and eat as much as you can, because the harvest is being harvested. Okay? So let me get finished here with my, well, I only can eat a little bit at a time because I'm like a bird eater, you know. So anytime I'm eating, I'll just eat bites and pieces. So what I really want to do is just bring you the message that I got for you, you know, the information that I got to give you, because I've had for a while, okay? So let me stop the music and then I get ready for you. Forever, you know. And then one day my higher up just put it right there for me to, you know, pick it up. They put everything right in front of you, you know. Whatever you need, as long as you connect it, you'll get it, because they're right there with you all the time. They're always around. And as long as you're connected, you connect it to you as your higher self. It's a me. The me, you're in the me, and the bigger picture of everything going, okay? Okay, let me get this off. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed my music that I enjoy so much myself when I'm in me, you know. And it's not easy, and it wasn't planned to be easy, but it is easy. Okay, it's easy to stay with the me, or to when you get to the me, it is easy to fall in love with the me, because, well, not easy, but as you constantly go back, you stay with the me, and you don't leave the me, always be the me, always stay with your me. And as long as you keep looking within to find the higher me, and the higher me that you look for, the higher me you will become acquainted with, you see, in your consciousness. It's where I want to bring you to, and teach you about consciousness, because that's where you have obviously have got a lot of confusion going on there in your consciousness, because not realizing, as I said, that you are not the body, and the body is not you. The body is your vehicle. Okay, so if the body is your vehicle, then who are you? Do you just go when the body go? No, but you do leave the body. And then what do? You go back. Supposedly, you're supposed to go back to the energy of source energy that is set in council, or in, in place, however way you want to look at it. But they've set in a counseling, council, where you can come back to there, and then they began to, as you would in school or something, you got to go see the principal, obviously, to go to the principals, or if it's time for you to graduate, then you need to get your graduating things all ready and done, and so forth and so on, and you got to go and get, see the counselors and all that stuff, and to get yourself ready for another school, which you go to a different planet if you choose to. It's entirely up to everyone what you decide to do with your energy source that you has been giving. You have many different universes that you can go inside of, many different other planets that you can evolve on. However, the one that you're evolving in now, and then the reality of physical matter, that this civilization has been birthed inside of, or have been evolved into, if you want to say it like that, which makes more sense. It brings you back to you, So that particular, I want to say it, civilization, which is what you are now, and how you look, how you appear, okay? Because you did not always appear to look this resemblance this way, and you did not always have so many different colors of race colors on the planet, not so, until a lot of things began to break down the consciousness of the source energy that was coming into the planet. If you incarnated in here, they would pick and choose, you would pick and choose. Basically, you would have to incarnate. Once you started coming in, you would have to come in under the same family bloodline that you had always came in through, because in that bloodline is many lives that you have lived that has brought you to down to the wire, they would say, back to down to the wire, where you're at the peak of the end of all things and all life that is at this time that we're in. Is it the end completely? No. It's the end of this phase out, this phase of where you at in a phase of evolving. It's the end of that phase. for you're phasing into a new phase, okay? You're not leaving, you're not going anywhere, you know, though you wouldn't remember whether you went or not because you don't remember that you did leave before, you know, and that you came in and out. And that's because the memory that you had came in with, which has been your conscious thought, that your consciousness, that what happened is that during the time of tampering with the conscious, and it happened, if I'm not mistaken, I believe it happened. I gotta keep my my channels open enough so I can remember because I'm channeling down. Okay, when I'm channeling up, it's a lot easier. Okay, but to come back down, it's not so easy. So okay, during the Atlanteans, I believe, time when they were evolving, during their evolving time, it was either before they had evolved into what they were already evolved in, and I have to get my research to really go back and remember how it happened, or is during the time that they had been seated on the planet as the conscious of source, that a conscious had been put onto a planet source energy, or had been placed in on a place of evolving as far as a planet called Earth, Mother Gaia, however way you want to call it. It was there at the time. Okay, Mars, even some of them call it Mars. It just depends. Okay, because there's so many different formulations that I can take you in to see where you source, where your source of energy of who your conscious and the thought that you are actually come out from, or is still intact with, and yet inside of that source you're evolving. So because that's what you are, you're source energy thought, but you're thought of source of the whole source energy. That's where everything come out from, and in the thought of that source that is evolving in itself to bring forth the whole energy of that it can bring itself inside of, to see itself in itself, as I said before. So that is what's happening. But in the thought of itself, it is creating itself within the you, which is who you are. But you really should be a me, because you